What's going on?
Good morning, sir.
How you doing?
Good. I guess it's almost afternoon for you.
Yeah, almost there. Yeah.
What you been doing?
Just relaxing, not doing a ton, couch potatoing it up.
Sweet. It sounds like the perfect life.
Yeah. What about you?
I don't know, man. I just woke up. It's only 9 o'clock, so who knows?
Oh, okay. 9 o'clock, and you're just waking up?
No, I've been up for like an hour and a half.
Yeah. Well,
Um,
get used to waking up early, man. You're about to go through it.
yeah, that's kind of what I've been doing. It's just like get up early and just go to bed late and kind of get used to it, see how it works.
Yeah. Well, no, man. The first 3 months, I mean, for me, it was pretty much hell. It was so depressing because when my oldest was born, it was January. So I was living in Virginia where it would get dark at like 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
And that dark is not like I'm looking forward to the night.
Makes you so you just were like inside all the time, even more so than normal.
Yeah, inside and then trying to sleep at like 8 o'clock, knowing that I have to wake up every 2 to 3 hours, change diapers, wash bottles, all that stuff.
I'm getting ready
So
for it. Even
yeah,
just hearing that, it makes me fear my sleep.
yeah. But I want to show you the results of our experiment.
Oh yeah,
Let
I've
me
got
show.
some interesting results too. So let's see yours. Let's see yours.
All right. So these are the results from
Wow,
almost 1 month of posting 10 times a day.
crazy.
Yeah, not bad. This subscriber list I wish was higher, but
Yeah,
it's still 26 more than I had a month ago.
yeah, that's crazy, dude. And you're up. What's your normal? Like, what was your baseline at before?
I'll show you.
Yeah, I'm sure. Like it looks
This is
far
what it
out.
was. Yeah, as
Okay,
soon as I started posting, this is what happened.
crazy.
Yeah.
And that's just been like you're just taking your long form. Are you using Opus Clip?
Yep, Opus Clip posting, just pounding it on every single platform. Not every single platform. YouTube Shorts, I'm doing 10 a day,
Yeah.
but the rest, just doing once. Facebook, I might actually be doing too much. So I'm getting little to no engagement on those. But yeah, then what this has done is given me enough data to see what people like and don't like. And so now I've kind of tailored my um, content to be more like what people like. The one video had 57 views, you have 3 subscribers. So tailoring my content to more like that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
How
So
are you doing that? How are you going about looking at like objectively looking at your data and saying like I need to make more like that?
I'm using Perplexity's comment browser to say analyze the videos, which one's getting the most. I only care about subscribers right now because to me that's like if you get someone to subscribe, that's the ultimate compliment, right?
Yeah.
So it's really more tactical business. I mean, the video that got 57 views and 3 subscribers was basically me saying instead of my weekly team meetings being accountability calls, we switched them to what problems are we trying to solve and how do we solve them? And people seemed it was just that's all it is. So now what I'm doing is I'm going through every single problem that my business has faced, and I'm going to talk about how we talked about it, what we wanted the solution to be, or the different attributes of the solution we wanted, and then how we actually solved it. And so I'm
Hmm.
just going to pound those. I haven't started that yet, or maybe I have, but it's just going to be heavy. Like problem, here's the problem, how we thought about it, and then how we solved it.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So we'll see how it goes.
So I'll show you mine because you showed me yours.
Yeah, I'm interested to see because you had I mean, a crazy amount, and then I'm assuming it just hopefully it's compounding.
Sort of. So I somehow missed posting a few days over like New Year's or Christmas, one of those days.
Mm-hmm.
And I was doing, I guess probably like I was doing 20 a day. That's where it was at. And I was posting them every 15 minutes at like random times, like morning, afternoon. I don't know. I was just like, I wasn't really paying attention to it.
Yeah.
And then it dropped because you can see through here.
Yeah.
January 1st, January 2nd, I probably stopped. Looks like I stopped posting through here because I missed it. Just forgot my Opus clip wasn't filled. So I got beat up here, and I'm crawling back up. It's 1,700 a day. I'm not used to this. I'm so used to the cell phone. So I posted them every hour. So I went every hour this time, and I don't know. It's only, like I said, it's only been a few days, right? Since January 5th. So it's just 3 days ago since I started posting again.
But it's surprising because you were doing well, and then, I mean, when I started the posting, it was an immediate jump. So I'm surprised yours isn't going back to an immediate jump.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm like surprised about too, but maybe it's because it was just like brute force, right?
Yeah.
And like
Yeah.
the engagement wasn't like the best. So I don't even know where we find engagement stuff in here.
So for your 28, I mean, have you gone through and analyzed which videos are doing better than others, or you're just doing it?
I have not. I don't have the comment browser, and yeah, so I haven't done any of that stuff.
Oh, you don't even need the comment browser. Go in the top right. See that little, I don't know, diamond?
Oh, look at that. They got Gemini in here these days.
Yeah, and say which one's giving me subscribers?
Well, I know which one. It's probably the the ones about, well, shorts, I don't know. I know my long form is the when I joined sub 2 and the 6-month review, those things still get a lot of views, never buy liquidation items. So this is from a long time ago. Yeah, it's crazy. Let's see, what about in the last 90 days? They're just always throwing Gemini and everything now, and I don't even realize it's like up there.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay. 1. That's weird. Huh. Doesn't seem right.
But maybe your
Views.
subscribers are getting driven by long form content instead of shorts.
Yeah.
Because for me, it's short.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. I don't know how to use this on my phone or on the computer. It's so different.
How old are you?
40.
You're 40, and you like
Yeah.
being on your phone more than computer?
Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting. I
I
hate being on
know.
my phone. I much prefer computer. I thought it was a generational.
Yeah. Yeah, I think ever since I was like 20-ish, I was running businesses through cell phones back in like 2005 or 2006 when like Google Drive and Google Sheets all like came out. So like
Yeah.
I'm just like into it. Yeah, I don't necessarily like being on my phone, but I think I'm always just like, oh, what are my analytics today on my phone? And then I can just pull them up really easily.
Yeah.
I don't know. So I'll have to go through and use that Gemini button up there. So yeah, that's where it's at. I'm glad to see yours is going up and up and up. And I, again, forgot to do it. So don't do that. That's not good.
Yeah. So I was trying. I had the Gemini analyze my my stats, and it said your views are great, but the rest of it sucks. So one of the tips it told me to do was, well, a couple things. One is every short should be like a teaser trailer for the long form content. So in your description, it's got to have a link to the long form content or the name of the video. That's one thing. So I'm going to start adjusting that. The other thing is for me to scale my business, because I'm essentially just capital raising business. I need to adjust mine to be less about what I'm doing and more about how I'm thinking about things. So hopefully that'll drive traffic as well.
So more of just like the things that are going on inside your head and less about like, hey, look what I did on my computer today.
Yeah, like right now, we are doing lending and it's great. Consistent revenue every single month. But at some point, I want to scale and do bigger things. Well, then how am I going to solve that problem? Like, am I just going to go and attach myself to any operator? Or am I going to go and I'm going to treat it like an actual business and not a hobby and do due diligence on the operator? What kind of things am I looking for? Am I looking at track record? Am I doing? So before I talked to you, I was talking to a background check company so I can do deep dives into their history and see civil lawsuits, criminal lawsuits, right? And so I talk about why I'm doing that instead of just the fact that I'm doing it.
Okay, so the how or the why, not necessarily more how with less why. That is what you're seeing is like why and then how am I doing it? So
I think
explain that
it's
process a
more
little bit
why
more.
than how. More why
Okay.
than how. Yeah. At least for what I'm doing, because it's like trust based. For yours, it's going to be different. If you're going to do go high level or the incubator thing, it's going to be a little bit different because they're going to trust you for a different reason. For me, it's they're trusting their money with me versus you. They're relying on you for your expertise.
Right. So you have to really build trust. And the way you're building that trust is giving them behind the scenes of what makes it a good operator, and how are you protecting their money basically.
And how do I know that this good operator is a good operator? Like my thought process in evaluating whether they are good or not.
Huh. Interesting. Do you have that all like written down?
No, I don't like writing stuff down. So right now I just have my sit in not alphabet what do you call it? Sequential order. Problem solved. Problem, how we solve it. And then so every single problem. So basically it's a blueprint of a flowchart of the business.
You should put it into Gemini, like your whole like flow chart, and tell it to code a website for you. Just like real simple. See if it comes out with something that is usable the first time. That's like, okay. Because then you can at least give people a link in that description and say like, hey, here it is, book a call.
That's a good idea. All right, I'll do that. So I actually got rid of my Claude subscription, and now Claude's mad at me, and they're making me wait until 2. So now I'm building a private money lending safety framework where it's 12 modules of step-by-step how to make sure that your money is safe when you do private lending. And I was using Claude for the visualizations, and then it just said, you're done. You canceled your subscription, upgrade, or you gotta wait till 2. But
because you use too many like tokens.
Yeah, I guess. But I'm still in the pro plan until the 19th. So I don't understand what the problem is.
You're paying and they still blocked you?
I paid and then I canceled it. So then they give me the pro plan until my week is up or my time is up.
But they're still
But
throttling you because this is a spiteful little breakup monster machine that
this
thing is.
I thought that computers were not emotional.
Yeah, that's not true, man. They're spiteful and they're gaslighting us now. Like, oh geez, what's happening to the world?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. But yeah, when do you hear back about that incubator thing?
Oh, I got denied. That was I heard back December 8th or 11th or something.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, they just send you like an email. It's like, sorry, you didn't get in.
Did they give you any reasons?
Basically, the idea is that like your idea may have been awesome, but there's probably like other tiers of awesome above you. So just keep going. And I knew like I spent 11 days on the idea, right? Like literally 11 days. That was it. So now it's been since November 11th. I started October 30th, Halloween, and now we're in January, so a few months. And I've still been plugging away at it and like refining what it is I'm trying to do. And where I'm at now with the idea is much different, but way better. So before it was like kind of the Airbnb for recovery homes, right?
Yeah.
And there was this other like aspect to it, which had a lot to do with insurance and value-based care, which is like the opposite of, you just go to the doctor, they treat you and they get paid. So fee for service. So I really started looking at a few things like how scalable was that other business of the Airbnb for people that needed recovery homes? And I was like, there's too many moving parts, right? You got the real estate side, you got to find the people to live in there, then you got to find where like there's referrals for those people come. Way too complicated. And the revenue, like how was I going to make money? How was the other big thing? And like, sure, real estate, sort of, kind of, but it was just, it didn't make a lot of sense after like zooming out and looking at it. Like it would work, Airbnb works, but Airbnb, I don't want to go down that road. So I started saying like, what problem am I really solving for? What problem makes the most money, basically? Like what's the biggest dollar sign attached to a problem? And when I looked at like the whole ecosystem of people in recovery and the business of recovery, I kind of came to the facilities that people go to recover in, there's usually like some sort of like hospitalization type of thing where you spend 30 to 45 days there. And the big problem that I saw in the research, and I'm still like validating it through like actual conversations with real people, is that if I am in recovery and I go into this detox and the insurance is like, yeah, we'll pay for 30 days. As the facility, if you're the facility owner, you're like, cool, how do we keep this person here for 30 days? And they get on average, like in the beginning, they get kind of like $1,200 a day. In the middle, it's kind of like $750 a day, and then it kind of goes towards like 500 as they get better. So a stay is worth like 25 to 30 grand to the facility. So if that person, if I am like at day 7 or day 10, and I'm like, I want to leave. Like, I don't want this. I'm freaking out. The facility just lost 20 days worth of billing.
Right.
And that's huge. That's 15 grand, whatever it is. So how do we solve for that problem with the facility? How do we help, and I can't say prevent, but how do we show that somebody is thinking about leaving? Also, on the other side of that is from the insurance company. They may have in the beginning said like, hey, we're going to give this person 30 days. But as the nurses and the doctors are making their subjective notes, the insurance may look at it and be like, yeah, they seem like they're good. We're done. We're done. So they may stay for 17 days. Problem that the insurance companies have is that if they send that person out to the world again and they relapse, well, then there's all this other expense attached to that where they already paid for it once and now they got to pay for it again. So again, how can we keep the people in? How can we understand if they're actually physiologically doing well?
Got it.
And so the big problem is the facility losing dollars per census revenue. So like per person. Supposed to stay there for 30. That's what the insurance said. Whether they leave on their own or the insurance is like, they seem like they're okay. The solution is using an Aura ring. Have you ever heard of those things?
Oh yeah. Uh-huh.
So it's not an FDA approved device. So we can't like say we're preventing relapse or anything like that. But the research around the physiological markers of relapse are very well studied. And they're all of those markers can come from the Aura ring itself. So basically we're providing Aura doesn't have a commercial product. They have the just like residential side, the consumer app, right, that people can use, but they don't build a commercial thing. So what I am proposing is that every time somebody gets admitted to the facility, that person has to buy their own ring, which is like normal. People have to buy their own kind of supplies when they go into rehab.
Yeah.
And then the company that I'm building, we're monitoring the rings and using AI to look at the data and basically just saying like, is this at baseline or has it dipped? If it's dipped, we're going to alert the staff so the staff can now intervene. Because through research, there's like a 48 to 72 hour window of like physiologically when things start to happen. Like they get anxious, then they're like, oh man, like this, and then them actually leaving. So if we can intervene and say like, hey, we saw that you're not sleeping well or this, that, 10 other things, then you can start to intervene. Now they can keep them for the extra 5, 10, 15 days, whatever it is. And the revenue that the facility gains just from an extra day on a 100-bed facility per year goes into the millions.
So let's just say you had someone come in and then after that period where they're paying $1,200 a night, they decide they want to freak out, they want to leave. And then 10 days later, they come back to the facility and then now they're back at the $1,200 mark. Is that right?
Yes, the insurance pays for all that most of it.
Right. Isn't that better for the facilities if that happens where they come back and they come back at the higher rate per day?
So sort of, like on face value, yes, but you can't actually say that person is going to come back to your facility. You have no idea.
God.
So then you have like all these sunk marketing costs as well to like bring in a new person, which is anywhere from $3,000 to $5,000 per person.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. So it's just in their best interest for all parties involved, insurance especially, to just get them in and then have them stay for the full period.
And be able to prove it through physiological data.
I mean, no one's doing anything like that, are they?
They're in the substance use world. There is no one in like the general health world. There are some like really large companies that are doing it, and they're worth like $3 or $4 billion. So that is like, we make money selling the per day per ring per person. So like if there's 100 people in the facility and they're all wearing a ring, it's $10 per day per ring that's active. If it's not active, we don't charge you.
Gotcha. Okay. And then I'm assuming you're gonna have AI of analyze the data per patient.
Yeah, and I've
And then
already got it all figured out. It's all like out of the box software that we're just like putting together.
that's pretty cool. And then you can essentially create, you're going to get a lot more data on substance abuse recovery, and then you can use that to then improve care.
Yeah, so that's actually where the largest revenue lever is in that de-identified data. Because if we can do that, if we have 100,000 days of data in just like 1 year, that's the largest in the country. And there's also out of the box software that will make that data sellable to insurance companies, pharmaceutical companies, and like now we're talking that brings the evaluation into the hundreds of millions of dollars in annual recurring revenue a year.
Yeah. You just have to be careful that that data is anonymous, right?
Yeah, that is like scrubbing it, making it HIPAA compliant, removing all the 18 different identifiers, and like it goes so far as like, because it's like biometric data, it has dates attached to it.
Yeah.
It actually has to shift the dates as well. So it can't be the actual dates of service, but there's a software that does it. Like that's what it does. It's designed to do that out of the box.
And it can't just shift the date 5 days. It's got to be a random shift.
Yeah, it's got to be a random shift. And usually they take out like the first day and the last day because apparently data people can like sniff that out somehow. I don't know.
Yeah. That's interesting. Man, it's awesome. I hope it but I just like the fact that you got rejected and then you're just refining it and then you're gonna go for the next, you're gonna try again, right?
Yeah, the next one's 30 days. 30 days from now is the next submission date. So yeah,
Nice.
like I actually looked back at my submission from the first time, and it was like I sent it at like 11:59 and at like 12 was the deadline.
Yeah.
And I looked at the submission. I had copied and pasted something from Gemini, and it still had like the prompt in it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, of course I didn't get in. It was just gibberish and like it wasn't great, but it was a first good try.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I hope it works out. That'd be pretty cool.
I'm excited for it. I mean, it feels more real than the other one did because it was only 10 days old, right? And this one just seems more like AI and data, because that's really how you create a giant moat of a business. If you can control all of those days of de-identified data, then like you've got something there.
Yeah. Are you documenting this through recorded
haven't,
videos?
man. No, I haven't.
Oh, you gotta do that. Because
I
that just
know.
improves your I mean, then they can actually see your thought process of why you're doing the things that you're doing, not just that you're doing it to make money.
Yeah, and I think the hardest shift for me is like just every day figuring out like what it is I did. Like what did happen that day? And it's probably just like me being, I don't know, lazy. It's probably not lazy, but like also lazy of just not putting that like 25 minutes a day in to like make that video.
It doesn't even have to be 25 minutes. It could be like 5 minutes and just say rambles, right? Because you got Opus Clip to then go and splice it up for you.
That's true. That's true. So just like setting out like every day, just make a ramble, Opus Clip, send it.
Yeah, you should see. I mean, don't waste your time, but I would say if you want to see rambles, go to my building a lending business from scratch videos from a year ago, and you'll see some just some low quality.
That's the way it goes, man.
Yeah.
That's like you said, we don't know. We're just going to ramble until we figure out what hits and like what people like. And you've been finding that.
Yeah. Yeah. I had somebody try to teach me a lesson on my YouTube, tell me that I was the problem, or it's a reflection on me because I didn't get more EMD transactional lending opportunities sent to me. Well,
Yep.
I had to explain to him, well, no, I chose not to go that route. But thank you, I appreciate it.
Did they come back with a rebuttal after that, or was it just like the one response and I'm out of here?
It was two replies, and then it was his second reply was when it was a reflection on me that I didn't get more opportunities. It was like, and then I explained to him, well, I have deployed about 4.5 million in private money loans. So no, it's not a reflection on me. I just didn't want to go that route.
Yeah,
And then
well,
he
it is a
stopped.
reflection on you. You made a choice, and you were like, "Nah, I'm not doing that anymore."
Yeah, I guess. But he was like trying to coach and mentor me.
People, I love the comments that I get, and like I don't get many, but they're always so like I just am like, what caused you to stop your day and decide that you needed to comment on this?
Yeah. You know what's surprising? I had this completely useless short about my JCPenney pajama shorts that I bought. And I was confused about whether they came in a 3-pack or if I just bought 3 at a time. And that got like 1,300 views. It was one of my most popular videos at the
Uh,
time. It
well,
was just
it makes sense. It makes sense. You know, there's a broader target of like that's just a broader like scrolly thing of like, yeah, I got that same problem too.
yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I couldn't help but just I was hoping it would just go viral for because then I would see how stupid this all is.
Yes, I agree. It feels really dumb when you like start looking at the things that are actually popular. Like, is that what our world is today? They really like to learn about my pants problem.
It's my top 3 is number 3 of my top content this period.
Jeez, dude.
1324.
That's amazing. It's just the target audience you wanted to see.
Yeah, exactly. I got no subscribers from it though. I guess they weren't convinced. I was hoping JCPenney would send me an endorsement deal, but nothing from
They
them
got no,
either.
they ain't got no money for that.
Yeah, that is true. I
They'll
think
just send you a piece of real estate. That's what they'll send you.
yeah, I mean I wouldn't mind that. Or cease and desist, but
Either way, it'd be cool.
yeah, yeah, that would be pretty cool. But yeah. So I guess what's your biggest struggle right now?
Biggest struggle right now, like where I am at is well, trying to figure out like what fatherhood looks like, and that's a whole nother thing, right? But then
Yeah.
like how does my business life move into its next stage as like my personal life does, right?
Yeah.
Because I need to do something has to change in order for me to have a more stable income than it is now. Like I'm surviving, things are fine. I'm not, a bajillion dollars in debt. I've been paying down my debt. So like that's great. That's like a good marker
Yeah.
for me. But
Hmm.
if there's a small child in my life, there's going to be some sacrifices of time
And
and money, right? And money too. And like I can't just rely on my wife. I got to do some stuff as well. So
yeah,
what is it that I'm going to do for the future? And like Y Combinator is part of that push, that project we were just talking about.
yeah,
But I can't like just put all my eggs in that basket. So it's like looking at things I'm currently doing and saying like, okay, what can I continue to push and have something a bit more stable? And one of the problems I always had, and we've talked about this before with Go High Level, is like, what am I selling? Right? Like, sure, like saving time and organization, but like Go High Level does so many things, it's hard for me to productize that. I just end
Yeah.
up spending hours of my time coaching people one-on-one, which I enjoy, but I still don't get paid enough money to do it.
How much are you getting paid to coach one-on-one?
18 hours is $4,500.
18 hours. And getting enough clients that way?
I get like one a month, one every other month. So like between that and the reoccurring revenue, just from
Mhm.
like GHL itself,
Yeah.
I'm okay. Like things I'm not drowning, basically. My head is
You
above
know
water.
Myron Riley?
I do.
You see what he's doing?
Not lately. I've seen like his LOI blaster and all that good stuff.
So from what I can tell, it looks like he is not reaching out, but he's marketing for service-based companies, plumbers, electricians, whatever. And just saying, I think what he's doing is he's building Go High Levels for them.
Hmm.
And that's a product. I mean, how hard could that, once you do one, isn't it pretty easy to set them all up? It's a white label version of yours.
Problem I find with like people in general is that, especially service-based businesses, that they're really stuck in their ways. Like you can't teach them
Yeah.
how to use a software. That's like the really hard thing that I've found about it is sure you can do it, it's possible, but then you're having to like build the videos and teach specific things for specific folks, and
Well, not
that's like
teach
where
them. Why don't you try running
just
it for them? Service-based
yes.
business, service-based business.
And that is kind of where I'm starting to like explore with my current customers. Like I've got a customer who does oil and gas in
Yeah.
like Texas and Ohio, and they're big, right? They send out like $15,000 just in mailers a month. Um,
Right.
and then another client is a multifamily broker in Cincinnati, and they both like I think they both need to get the operator side of it.
Yeah. So you don't need a ton of clients. You just need 2 or 3, the ones that are paying you a monthly basis. That gives you your stable income.
That is so that that's where I'm looking at right now with these
Yeah.
two clients. Is like if I can get that, I'm not sure like how much to charge them. I know how much my time is worth. Um, so like that's kind of where I'm at thinking about that right now, as you said, like kind of having that service as an operator, but still that's my time, right? Like
Yeah.
and
For now.
for now it'll be
It's,
good.
and then you train, because that'll solve one problem. And then you train people, hopefully, automate to take care of most of them.
Yes, I agree. And then the other part is like, what's something I've been looking for something again, like easier to teach people and easier to do. And I found a company that does direct mail that integrates with Go High Level.
Okay. What
And
company is that?
PCM,
Oh, okay.
I think they're out of Florida somewhere. But what I like about them is they're like, it's a direct integration. You're not like going through the API, you just install it. And my favorite part about it is that if you put a QR code on it, the
Uh-huh.
QR code will take that person, if you have their data, right? If you skip trace their data or however you have their
Yeah.
data, you can take
Uh-huh.
them to a personalized website that's like, hey, John, we love your
Uh,
house at 123 Main Street.
yeah.
And when they scan it, you can be notified that somebody scanned it,
Yeah.
which is great because now we know where to put marketing dollars back into. Where
Yeah, that's
before
amazing.
it was a black box of like, well,
Right.
send it out. Nobody called, so what do we do?
Yeah.
So I like that product because that's easy. Really easy
Yeah.
to like set up, really just kind of set it and forget it. And Yeah. So I've been kind of like looking at that. I got a couple of people that I know that they are only like they want and have been buying mobile homes. So I've been looking at trying to find good data for mobile homes. Last night I was looking at PropWire, whatever Jerry's Norton's is. And I was like,
Profire.
oh, all the data is here and it's free. Address, names, and all that stuff. And you can download it. And then one of my friends, he was like, oh yeah, you can just use deal sauce for that too. I've got unlimited skip tracing. So I was like learning about deal sauce this morning and mailers.
You ever heard of land flipping?
Van?
Land flipping?
Sort of. Like I've heard of it. I haven't gone down that shiny object road.
Yeah, I did it for a while. It was pretty good, except I was an integrator, which I'm not. But I want to get back into it at some point. So it's good to know that the mailers, because we did mailers, is all we did. We're blind offers. And on the blind offer, we had QR code, but I didn't have all that stuff automated like you were just describing. So then all my brain just starts turning on how I can restart the land flipping business. But it just costs money. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Thanks.
I did that to you.
Well, there's so many things I want to do. Like Wes Grant posted in the Sub2 group, and he saes he can help with buying businesses. I want to buy a business. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that this morning.
There's so many things I want to do. Like, how do I do it all? Find the right partners, I guess.
No, you just say no. Just say no to drugs, John.
Yeah, right now I'm saying no until this is up and running and nice and done. Then I can move on to the next.
Yeah, too bad you can't send mailers to people that just switch jobs.
Could I? Why not?
Where would you get the data from?
Can't Deal Sauce find that?
Yeah, right.
Huh. You know what? That's a really good idea. Thanks a lot.
I don't know where you'd find that data, though. I mean, I'm sure it's out there somewhere. Like data, you can buy anything these days, but
yeah. All right. Well, now I gotta go find that.
Let me know where you find it and like who does that data. Because again, like it comes back to the business of data. Whoever controls the data controls the money.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
I'm the worst. Shiny objects for everyone.
Well, I've been getting really good at this of saying, okay, this is no longer what I need to be spending my time on. But it's just like bookmark, future.
Get a whiteboard, man. I got a whiteboard. It's full of shit right now, and I haven't done anything with it for a month. It was all like the stuff from before the YC application, and most all of it doesn't apply anymore. So I got it out of my brain. I used what I needed, and now I can delete it off of the whiteboard.
Yeah. See, that's the problem. I write stuff down and then I forget about it because it's just stuck in my head anyways.
Well, but it doesn't matter then. If you write it down and you do nothing with it, then it's not important to do anything with. You just delete it and let it go. Free up that space.
I guess you're right. But I'm going to buy businesses. I'm going to do land flipping again. And yeah, I don't know.
What problems you got these days, John?
Right now it's just finding more capital partners. So I'm meeting with Hunter Thompson's team. Not that I'm going to join, but just talking to them and already has me ideas. Like one of my biggest weaknesses right now is that people don't trust me enough based on my content to then reach out to me. So that's why I'm adjusting. It's just another confirmation I need to adjust my content and then focus more on that. And then my podcast, not sure how much I enjoy it. So I might take a pause on that because it's not even like the right audience. If my goal is to find capital partners, what am I messing around with self-directed retirement accounts for? Like I got no quality leads for it. So why even? But I have plenty of capital partners, so focus on that. So it's that whole book, the science of scaling. Have you read that?
Mm-mm.
So
No, I
essentially, you
haven't.
just do one thing and do it really well. My company raises capital. That's all we do. So if it doesn't meet that criteria, it's not worth your time.
That's exactly the sentence that I've been trying to figure out. My company does what with GHL, and like I help everybody solve all their problems with Go High Level. Like that's not a company. That's just me consulting, and that's annoying.
Yeah. Consulting, I got out of consulting. It sucks.
Yeah, it's no fun. It's like sort of rewarding, but it sucks all your energy and life force away.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, when are we meeting again?
A month?
1 month from now. Let's do
What do you
it.
do?
Oh, like August.
Oh, yeah, plenty of time.
Plenty of time. Plenty of time.
Yeah.
It's only the size of a grape right now.
So get a lot of little towels for the spit up.
All
Yeah,
right, we got them already.
Okay, perfect.
That. Yeah.
And then learn how to swaddle. If you don't know how to swaddle, I don't know what to tell you. But get really good at
like
that.
wrapping the baby up in a blanket like a mummy.
Yeah. And then if you can't do it, they have when I was doing it, we went to Bye Bye Baby, and they had those like little pockets that you put them in that zip up to their neck, so it feels like they're swaddled. You can try that. But if you can learn how to swaddle,
okay.
Yeah. And then what else? Boy or girl? Do you know yet?
It will be a mystery until it pops out.
Okay. Those are the only things I can think of, and don't plan to go anywhere for a while.
Yeah, well,
do you have one of those like carrier things?
Not yet. The front carriers?
Yeah, front carriers. So a friend of mine, she has a newborn. She's got, I don't know, it's a weird one, but it's not like the one with the seats. She just like wraps them so it's like saran wrap but cloth.
I've seen that. It looks really exciting. Yeah.
Yeah, so she just walks around with her newborn like it's not even there.
Pasted to her chest.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Well, you'll be seeing me in meetings with a child pasted to my chest, I'm assuming. That's what will happen.
Skin to skin is super important.
Yep, that's it. She'll walk around with no shirt on. It's been my life so far, so I'll just continue it.
Yeah.
All right. February what of 2026? What day?
How about the 10th?
The 10th. Sure. 10th. Same time?
Can you 10 a.m. my time?
10 a.m.
Is that too early for you?
It's too early for me.
Okay. So why don't we do the 9th at the same time?
The 9th. What do we do this time? 9 o'clock my time? Yeah, I can do 9:10 on the 9th. Cool. Sweet. Stay away from shiny objects.
All right, you too. Take care.
Bye, John.
Bye.